Chamge chitab Kalenjin agatin en itulele imiten akomongu ale itesetai inyorchinigei betut noton nemie niton ni ko barainda age nekatachin en mesetab logoiwek en gotab Ka television raini ko tarik 11 arawet niton nebo 7 kenyitab 2026 nesomanwak logoiwechu kwa Neema Sijoan Chebet ako kitaunie logoiwek ya county nebo Kericho ole kaitita senator nebo county nebo Kericho ne inendet ko kandoindetab chechang en bunge nebo Senate Aaron Cheruiyot kot nekingaten ngatutik nebo soin sigawet nemiten en county nebo Kericho en igortab kanaptait anan empowerment nebo alak en tienik kobun komasaton kaboisien kasaratan Cheruiyot koweki gongoi tienik choton en boisiet neisuldaen koyaptaen logoiwek chemiach koityi biikab boror akot kounoton kokates komwa kole tesetai serikalit nemiten kandoinatet kosuldaen boisionik cheterchin koityi biikab emet ako kayomis meng'ikab komasaton bo soin kotestai korop eun boisionik choton asikobit kokimitak tetutikab bandaptai.
Somoche ale pongezi en tienikyok boisiet nekikoyai kou yekomwoe chi kale tienwogik ko chetam kotulisoni mugulelwogikyok. Yon kose chito aimat anan mabongonutik ng'alekyik kawisak ne mochutke hesabusiek. Amoche awekwo kongoi because kingesome kura kong'eten 2022 yun kele ngotoretech Jehova kenyoru serikalit. Ko kingenyoru serikalit ko kokotestai tuguk chemiach. Kakonu biik report chebo ng'alek chon angen as a representative nebo biikab Kericho ale almost every corner nebo our county kotun koite kurayatab 2027 kotindo kii nebo president netinye akole kongoi president because kitinywe sector ni akitoretech. Kamwoe chi akobo tuguk chekitam kekere kityo olikinye kelaunchen akelele no kakechobe kile. There is a lot of investment nendo president yueb soin generally because we believe kengen kele gotesta koetu Kericho ko komasta neetchin komasta nenyoru the next frontier nebo Kericho county ko soini nikimiten. And I mentioned to you all the biggest allocation nebo tamak komiten ward ni ng'wong nieb soin. Why did we do that? Nebore ile kiyokse kimakosa. Kebongonak so ya kandoik chok. Mheshimiwa Justice Kemei, Mama County Beatrice, ak all the MPs chok chueb Kericho. Ko kingakebe kenyoru waziri nebo ng'alekab ortinwek. It was very intentional about this part of the country. Ongen ole kot keyat soinini in terms of road network. Komuch komanda tuguk minutik chemi mbarenichu chok. Konyone barak uchumi nebo soin. Ko ye kakonyo barak uchumi nebo soin kosomondos lagok chok. Kesich akechek kit nekaikai. Kemanda akechek akekerkeitu ak biik alak. And that is a prayer nebo meng'ikab soin which I know year in year out keyoe campaign akeng'ololi. Koino ko kongosoiwech ole oye nobongoni obwatech. Orane king'ololi ni ebibsitet manda kapsorok ni omwoe. Ko maoret buch nelelen kichobe kityo lam sikoek. Kichobe sikoek rahisi koron komanda minutik chok. Number 2, sikwo barak value nebo mbaret, nebo quality nebo sobet kongen chito kole kakoyat akany lekebanie soin.
Akistenge logoiwechon chitab Kalenjin koketokyinigei county nebo Narok ole kakobor boiboiyet alak en meng'ik chebo komoswek cheterchin en komasta nebo Narok Murotai missing ko cheboisien oret neng'eten komostab Kimogoro Ndogo kotokyingei komostab Sierra Leone kosubkei ak nekoimongei MP nebo Narok Murotai Kitilai Olentutu akosuldaen tekset ak kalititet nebo oranaton kirangoik kaimutiet neo. Kong'alali ak ketesiet nebo gotab Ka meng'ichoton komwa ichek kole tinye boiboiyet neo kotinygei ak noton ole en kasaratan ole ko kikoik kaimutiet neo oranaton. Ingenyorun koindab logoiwechu kobun sirindenyon nebo logoiwek kong'eten county nebo Narok Kipyegon Gayas Lang'at.
Niton ko oret agenge neng'eten kebeberta noton nebo Kimogoro Ndogo akoi komosta noton nebo Sierra Leone. Oret agenge nekikoik kaimutiet missing en meng'ik choton chebo kebeberton en kasarwek choton chebo robwek kobaten en nguni oraniton kokakokelchin neo en ichek.
Hivi leo tumekuwa na mlima kama 3 ambayo imeanzia sehemu ya Oljoro kuelekea Emitik na Saire. Na kwa hii leo tumeona hizo mamilima imeweza kulimwa vizuri na kufikishwa kiwango ambaye itawezesha magari ndogo na magari kubwa iweze kutembea kwa njia mwafaka. Hivi leo wananchi wako na furaha kubwa sababu tumeweza kushuhudia maendeleo ambaye hatujapata kwa hizo miaka zote ambaye tumekuwa tukipigia kura viongozi wetu.
Leo tumeangalia tofauti juu ya barabara ambayo wanatekelezwa hapa. Tunashangaa kwa gari ambayo ameingia hapa, hatujui ilikuwa kwa wapi tangu zamani. Tunaangalia leo tutafaidika kwa vile gari ambayo aliletwa hapa kutengeneza barabara ametengeneza vizuri sana. Nafikiri hii gari aliletwa na MP wetu Bwana Kitilai, ndio tunafurahia kwa vile alifikiria mpaka ikaingia hapa kuleta gari ila anaweza kutengeneza barabara vizuri.
Maendeleo yenye tunaona tunafurahia sana. Nimefurahia sana. Nimepitia hii njia hapa chini, tulikuwa na mlima kubwa sana, tulikuwa tunashuka huko chini tukipanda. Lakini saa hii tumekuja na gari, nimeona ni mzuri sana.
Kamwa ichek kole en betusiek chechang mising kobune ichek kaimutik kasarta nechenge ichek makatiat nebo kila betut.
Tumeshuhudia wananchi wetu wakilalamika wamepoteza mali mingi kupitia kwa hii barabara. Hii ni area ambayo iko na rotuba, ambayo iko na ukulima ya kulima mboga, mahindi, iko viazi, watu wanapanda chai na kahawa. Pia kuna upanzi wa avocado ambayo imekuwa ni create cash crop in the area, na hii imekuwa changamoto tukiwa na shida sababu hii ni area ambayo iko na mvua mingi, tunakuanga na shida mingi kufukisha chakula kuelekea kwa masoko.
Sembuzi sasa ukiona hii gari yangu vile imekaa hiyo miaka yote, miaka 6 imetembea kwa hii barabara. Nimefanya rolling, hii gari inaangukanga kila siku, lakini Mwenyezi Mungu amenilinda mpaka ikawa mahali niko saa hii.
Kwa hilo sichek MP nebo Narok Murot Sylvester Gaddafi Ndutu kosubkei ak nekosile noton en mwaet kole kimiten ichek en Misri kobaten en nguni komiten ichek en Lapkeiyet.
Ametushinda hata kuzungumza kwa sababu tuko na furaha kubwa sana. Bwana MP wetu na wafanyikazi wote wakubwa wote, ndio tunasema asante.
Nashukuru Mheshimiwa Kitilai MP kwa sababu ya kusikia maombi yetu. Uliposikia maombi yetu ukatupa ruhusa tusimamie hii barabara ili tuweze kufanyiwa vile tunahitaji. Umetufanyia vizuri, umetutumanisha madereva, watu wa kutengeneza vizuri wenye tunaelewana.
Kigurenon Kipyegon, Langat Gayas, logoiwekab emet chebo Kotab TV, kong'eten oret nebo Sierra Leone Kimogoro, Narok Murot.
Kongoi sirindenyon nebo logoiwek Kipyegon Gayas Langat ak istoenge logoiwechon kokakokon kateunet sirikab logoiwek kibagengeitab Commission on Administrative Justice noton ko Ombudsman Transparency International koboto kibagengeisiek alak en county nebo Uasin Gishu koityi neranik koistoenge yautikab asoya ak koteben imanda. Bitu niton en kasarta nekabwote emetab Africa akobo betutab African Anti-Corruption. Kamwa kibagengeisiek choton kole asikobit kistoenge yautikab asoya konyolu en biikab emet, serikalitab emoni koboto sirik tugul chebo logoiwek kobwa en kibagenge. Kongalali en tuyet nekakisuldaen en Eldoret Media Hub, kotes komwa ichek kole bo kamanut kot mising koistoenge neranik yautikab asoya ak kosib ortinwek chenin mising en kasarta neisuldaen cheksetab boroinwekab boisionik alan ko tetutik alak tugul chebo boror.
I know the young people tunatafuta kazi, we are jobless and everything, life is hard, but usikubali ununue kazi if you don't have the merits of that job. Just apply for the job legally, professionally, and you'll have it.
There's no need you give maybe bribes, hizo forms of corruption. It's not a must. Just practice integrity. It begins with you, because if you take up that chance, maybe if you take up that space and pay for an opportunity, maybe someone else who deserves that place will miss it.
I think one of the things that the government should do is the capacity building, because you see, even for the PWDs who are living in the rural areas or also in the marginalized community, most of them are not even aware of their rights as PWDs. They are not aware of the constitution, what the constitution says about the PWDs. They are not aware of the Disability Act, and there's a lot of information that they are not aware of.
You as a person, you are the one to say that I say no to corruption. Nothing like giving favors for you to get favor maybe in return. And again, they are maybe they have started maybe practicing the writing the doing investigative pieces to ensure that they wanafanya kufichua yale ambayo yamefichwa.
The Commission on Administrative Justice has always been willing and ready to collaborate to ensuring that there is accountability and transparency in the public sector. The Commission therefore creates awareness on the right to fair administrative action and the right to access information. And on the right to access information, the citizens ought to be aware that they got the right to access that information as it is beneficial to them.
Last year when we did the same program, we interacted with a few young, I can say young people in our community, and most of them, their perception on corruption is that if it favors them, they are very okay, but if it does not favor them, they have an issue. But this is what we are trying to fight as a team, because corruption affects each and every one of us in this African continent, and Africa is one of the only continent that faces a very big challenge in corruption.
There is a lot of work to be done by journalists in Africa. There is a lot of work that needs to be done by the African leaders to ensure that the problem of corruption in Africa is dealt with. And nothing comes closer, better by, when dealing with this than cultivating a culture of integrity.
Akistenge logoiwek chongo en oret agenge nebo kebos nyasutikab oret ak kanyumnyumetab boisionikab loiset en emoni ko kakochikil en betutab Ryan kibagengeit nebo ortinwek nebo Kenya noton ko Kenya National Highways Authority oret neo nebo Rironi Nakuru Mau Summit en kasarta netesetai ak katichet ak tekset neinegei. Bituniton kasarta netesetai tetutik cheterter en komoswekab emoni nebo ketech ortinwek en oret agenge nebo kisulda koyomisetab biikab emet missing en kasarta nekitokyingei lewenisiet nenyone. Akot kounoton komwa afisaek choton kole koker kimni akoboiboenchi tesetab tai nebo teksetab oranoton kitoigei en kenyitab 2025 ak wendi kotoreti missing biikab emet ak ichek cheyoe mung'aret kot koit emotinwekab sang. Kakon ichek koyomiset kole tesetai teksetab ortinwek en emoni ak miten tetutik chebo oret nebo Gilgil Mau Summit. Kasom ichek serikalitab emoni ak kibagengeisiek chebo serikali kobois kibagenge en oret nebo kosuldaen oranoton en oret nemie akoi keyat kobois en kasarwek chemiten tai.
We are happy with the progress. We are working very closely with other agencies of government, with Kenya Power, with the water agencies, with the ICT ministry to ensure that there are no bottlenecks and that the project will be delivered to the quality and to the standards that Kenyans expect. We have seen Kenyans suffering on this road. We have seen the traffic situations. We have seen accidents and experienced the road safety issues. So this corridor is extremely important because it's going to come and it's going to provide solutions to all these challenges.
On the CRBC section, we are maybe about 15%. On the Shandong side, we are still about maybe 10%. But progress is well, as you have heard from our chair, and we hope to finish by June 2027.
Akistaenge logoiwechan ko kasarta nenwach kityo asikisuldaen lewenisiet neo en emoni ak yetesetai kandoik koyopta ng'alekab sukaruk ak chego koityi biikab emet en oret agenge nebo kikochi kurayat ak chamet kobun biikab emet kokakomongei gavana nebo Murang'a Irong'o Kang'ata akotorchi siyetab king'wan koityi alak en kandoikab emoni chetesetai kong'eme kut en kabwatenywan missing kasarta neyoe tuiyosiekab polotet. Akot kounoton kokamach Kang'ata kandoichoton kokerkut ak kwamda en mwaet kole tomo koit kasartab sometab kura. Kong'alali en county nebo Homa Bay kasarta nekomi en kibagenge ak governor nebo Homa Bay Gladys Wanga en sukulitab Gendia en county nebo Homa Bay komwa Kang'ata kole kibagengeitab Linda Mwananchi koibu kalyet en yoton kotes komwa nebo ng'echeret en chamaitab ODM Gladys Wanga kole magat en kandoik chemarobe eun serikali kwamda telelet ak kokon magenywan koityi biikab emet.
Kenya is one. No one made an application to be a Kikuyu or a Luo or a Maasai. We all found ourselves in our ethnic group. We should not divide ourselves because of politics. I believe in the motto that was said 100 years ago. One God, one aim, one destiny.
And I think, Irungu, you've spoken very well. And you have said that we are pushing for one united Kenya. And I agree with you. We are on the same page on that one. But there is one man who is your friend, and who I saw you telling Kina Sifuna to go and look for, called Rigathi Gachagua, who believes in the total opposite of the things that you have said. So I think we should stand together against people like Gachagua, who have said this country is balkanized into shareholders and non-shareholders.
Build a bad political system where a child called Onyango, Achieng, Okeo, Ogola, if they hear those names, it is as if you are a stranger in this country. We want a situation where Kimani and Onyango can sit together, where Cheruiyot and Opio can sit together, where Fatuma and Oluoch can sit together and compete on the basis of merit. We want our young people to get opportunities on merit.
Aketesetai ak logoiwek ko kakomongee Bishop nebo kanisetab Uote Catholic Diocese Peter Simon Kamomoi akokon kang'ung'unyoshek kosubkei ak yautik chekokoba barak cheisuldaen yautikab asoya en birikab kura en nekachupto yautichoton akomwa kole yautichoton koisto katiaknatet en biikab emet anan democracy en nekamwa kole leweni biikab emet kandoik chemanyolunotin en nemasiche katiaknatet. Kong'alalchin sirikab logoiwek yekan kobata tuiyetab wektaetab kongoi en sukulitab tibik nebo St. Bakita nemiten en county nebo Makueni, koma Peter Simon kole miten alak en kandoik cheisuldaen yautikab asoya ko oret agenge neisuldaen tuiyoshekwak chebo bolotet ako kaboisien kasaratan kocher biikab emet koistoengei yautik cheuchon ako nyolu kolewen kandoik cheibu walet en tetutikab bandab tai.
Sasa mtu akikupatia pesa leo kule shilingi 100 ama 200, wasichana wameniambia pale 100 wanapatiwa 100. Alafu maisha yenu sasa, kama ni hospitali, kama ni wapi, hakuna pesa. Sasa angalia tuone ya kwamba sisi ndio tunaharibu nchi yetu.
IBC sasa mkicomplain, museme kuna jambo mnatoa tahadhari, mnafaa mchukue hatua. Ndipo hata pia create ile trust kwa Kenyans. Chukueni hatua kama kuna area ambapo ama kuna mambo mnaona yanafanyika ambayo hayastahili kulingana na sheria ya uchaguzi.
Akiwangu logoiwek chitab Kalenjin koketokyinigei county nebo Machakos ole kakowek tetutikab atkan tugul en taonitab Machakos nemiten en county inoton yekan kotononsi ketikab karishekab matatu kongelelchinetab boisiet nekoisuldaen en kasartab betusiek somok ole koran koib musmuset en tetutikab bonwek koboto loiset en taoninoton. Bituniton en kasarta nekomiten terchinoshek en kwen nebo ketichoton koboto kandoinatetab county inoton bo Machakos. Kong'alali yekan koboto tuyet nekaisuldaen koboto alak en kandoik kobun county inoton kobor boiboiyet ichek en kokekosyi magutikwak ako kawek ichek kotestai ak boisionikab atkan tugul. En yoton kobor ak ichek boiboiyet meng'ikab komosoton en koran kobur en kasarta neui kosubkei ak musetab tetutikab loiset.
Meua wase wamechomekea ndani bana, watu 3 maana wamekufia hapo kwa hiyo gari bana. So mimi yenyewe kitu naweza kusema bana, madereva walai tusikunywe pombe na tuendeshe magari bana.
Every Friday driving ni mbaya. Every Friday sijui wanakunywa ndio waendeshe. Jana ilikuwa Friday accident. Last year Friday accident. Last week Friday accident. Tuna consider, tunataka NTSA wasimame hapa.
Sipidi na kuanga juu like usiku na watu wenye wana drive wanakuanga wamekunywa. So mimi naomba wale watu wenye wanaenda kwa club either watafute ma driver wa kuwatoa huku wasidrive wakiwa wamekunywa, ama NTSA ekuje iangalie watu wenye wanakunywa.
Ako yan chitab Kalenjin ko kakiwang'u logoiwekab emet chekimuch ketatun en mesetab logoiwek en gotab Kaa Television. Ibwat ile nekasomanwok logoiwechu ko Neema Sijon Chebet ako makwo kit age tugul nemie.